Hello guys, in this video I will be showing you how we can create a spiral notebook in Blender 2.9. So we will be creating something like this. So let's get started. First we will be creating the pages of our notebook. So let's bring in a plane, and to set the correct size for this plane we will bring a reference image that I will later be using as a texture itself for this plane. So let's size it up. I will also provide this picture in the description, so you can download it from there if you want to follow along. So we can hide this image by pressing H. We have set the scale of our page. Let's select the plane, press Ctrl A and apply the scale. Now let's create the material for this page. So let's go into the shading tab, select a new material, let's name it page, bring in a image node, and you can press this button as we have already brought the image that we have to use as a texture for the reference. We can directly open it from here, and then I will plug it in the base color. As you can see, it fits perfectly because we have already set the size for the plane according to the image, so it's great. Let's set the specular to 0 and also the roughness to 1 or maybe 0.8. Rest we can just keep it as is. Now we will be creating the spirals for the notebook. So first let's rename this to page and hide it. For creating the spiral, guys, first we will bring a circle. Let's scale this down a bit, rotate it on the x-axis by 90 degrees and then move it about 2 units. And now what I will do is press Ctrl A and apply the location for this circle. What this will do is, right now the origin is in the center of this circle. If I go ahead and apply this location, this will bring the origin in the world or at the place of the world origin. So now what I will do is go in the modifier tab and add a screw modifier. Change the axis to Y, yes, and increase the screw value to get something of this kind, and let's increase the iteration step views so that we can get smoother transitions. So now let's increase the iterations so that it grows in number. Let's bring back our page and set the scale according to the page. So rotate it 90 degrees on the X, scale this down, also I think the size of the spirals is pretty big, so press tab to go in edit mode and just scale this down. This will decrease the size of the spirals. Now we can also decrease the value of screw to maybe 2.4, and now let's increase the iterations. I think this looks pretty good, guys. You can get it however you want according to your needs. So now what we will do is we need to create the punches, the holes in this page. So first select this object, then this one, the page, and then press Ctrl and minus. Now this has created holes in the page. now what I'll do is select this one, duplicate this, right click to keep it in the same position, go in the object properties, in visibility, enable renders, and in viewport display as textured. So the holes are not really visible, so what I can do is, wait a second, hide this. This is our boolean version of the spiral, so I will go in the edit mode, increase its size so that the holes become a little bit bigger. And also guys, for you to use that control minus shortcut, the bool tools add-on should be enabled, otherwise you have to do it by going in the modifier tab. So I've increased the size of the holes a little bit, and now what I'll do is hide this one and enable this one. So now you can see this looks pretty good. Now to create the rest of the pages, select this page, press Shift D. Now I can move this, press Z to, now wait guys, first what I will do is select this page and apply the boolean modifier. So in Blender 2.9, to apply modifiers we need to press this drop down menu and hit apply. So now as you can see, this boolean modifier has been applied. So what I will do is first duplicate it, and without pressing the mouse, press Z to lock it on the Z axis and just move it very little on the Z axis. And now what I can do is keep pressing Shift R to repeat the last action. So I can do it about here, I guess. So now guys, as you can see, the notebook is almost ready. So our last step is to bring the randomization into the pages. So it is pretty simple. First I will select all the pages. I have selected all the pages. Then press F3 and search for randomize transform. So without pressing anywhere, click on this arrow, this randomize transform will appear. So I will randomize it on all three axes. So first on the X, you see as I increase the randomization, the pages get more scattered. So I will maybe do it 0.04 meters, on the Y axis 0.03 and 0.01 on the, or 0.001 on the Z. So now you can see we have got the randomization on the pages. So what I will do now is, you can get the randomization according to your taste, it's totally up to you. So now I will select all the pages and remove this light from the selection and press Ctrl J to join them all together, so that they are now one object. I can move them as a single object. So now if I go in the rendered view, you can see that this looks pretty good. Only now we just have to set the material for this spiral. So let's go into the shading tab, press new material for this, and this is a pretty simple material. Just give it full metallic value and a roughness value of maybe 0.25. So to view this properly, let's first select the cycles, GPU. If you have GPU, you can select the GPU version. Now guys, let's head into the world tab to add an HDRI. Press Shift A and add an environment texture node and plug it in the color of the background mode. Press open and you can download any HDRI you want from websites like HDRI Haven, etc. I have already downloaded some, so I will just use these. I will use this one, and let's view this in the rendered view mode. So guys, if your spirals are disappearing for some reason, you can select the spiral object, go in the object data properties and make sure renders is enabled. If this is also enabled, then enable all of these also need to be enabled. So now as you can see, we can see our spirals and pages. So as the HDRI is becoming too distracting, go in the render settings, fill and enable transparent. So now we can just focus on our notebook. So now let's select this spiral object, get back in the object tab, and let's create a little darker color for it. This is too bright. Let's increase the roughness and decrease the metallic value. So I guess this looks better. You guys can also use some roughness maps of dirt, etc. overlaid over this iron texture or metal to get some more realism. This looks fine, I guess. So this was a tutorial guys for creating a spiral notebook in Blender 2.9. Hope you guys liked it. If you have any queries or questions, you can ask in the comments. I will respond to them within a day. So thank you guys for watching. If you like the video, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you.